Venice, and welcome back to another episode of Good Morning Venice! I'm Karen.
And I'm Fiona. We will be your anchors for today's special episode. Numerous guests are coming on our show with some interesting news that revolves around the theme of Marxism. All of the stories that we're going to be focusing on focus on the practice of socialism and class distinctions, and all the actions people will talk to will demonstrate methods inspired by Marxist motivations.
Our first topic of the day, Cassio was just promoted to be Othello's lieutenant. Cassio is clearly one to be celebrated at this time, but what about Iago? In the past, we've had several people come onto the show and discuss their thoughts. Let's have a warm welcome for the honest Iago.
So, Iago, tell us, you must have a lot of thoughts. How does it feel to have your lieutenant position taken and given to Cassio?
That's the curse of military service. You get promoted when someone likes you, not because you're next in line. I've served under Othello for so long. I've seen the battlefield. I've been with him side by side, and yet I get nothing. Nothing.
That sounds awful. You were supposed to move up the social rank and gain more power, and yet all that was taken away from you.
Yes, it's terrible, but in the end, everyone gets what they deserve. Those who belong on top get there, and those who don't, well, they don't last very long.
That's nice, but that's all the time that we have for today. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Iago.
Looks like Iago's trying to start his own Marxist revolution, but let's check into Cyprus with one of our own field reporters, Caroline.
We'll see how that goes, but you do bring up a good point. It does have all the signs. Iago is from a relatively lower class and seems to have it in for all of the members of the upper class, including Cassio, Othello, Desdemona, and Rodrigo.
Even his own wife, Amelia.
He must have been more upset about Cassio's appointment than we realized.
I'll say.
Good morning, Venice. I'm here in Cyprus with Cassio, who was lieutenant but has now been demoted due to a riot that he has caused. Let's hear his side of the story. So, Cassio, please tell us what happened and how do you feel?
Hi, Caroline. I don't really know what happened. Everything was a blur. One moment I'm celebrating our win over the Turkish fleet, and the next thing I know, I'm attacking and chasing after some random person. I really didn't mean to mind anyone, but...
But you did, and you had Lieutenant taken away from you. Do you think you can get reinstated?
Oh, I hope so. I have so much love and respect for Othello, and before this incident, he had the same for me. My friend Iago gave me some good advice that I will try and follow. Hopefully that will lead to my reinstatement. But I know that this is a difficult situation for Othello politically, and I will understand he had to leave me behind. However, if I don't get this reinstatement, my reputation will be in shambles.
And if you were to be replaced, who would you pick for your replacement?
Oh, that's easy. I would choose Iago. He has fought alongside of us. Yes, it will be Iago. If not me, of course.
Well, there you have it. Things are getting mixed up here in Cyprus. Back to you, girls.
Thanks, Caroline. Wow, I hope everything worked out for Cassio.
Yeah, sometimes people act in ways out of their control. He had high praises for Iago, though.
Very true. But speaking of our friend Iago, we'll be calling him in just a minute. Welcome back, Iago. Congratulations on your position.
Thanks, Karen. Honestly, I believe it was a long time coming. I worked just as hard, if not harder, than everyone in this army, and it was incredibly disrespectful in my opinion, and in the opinion of many others, that I was not made lieutenant beforehand. So yes, I am incredibly happy.
Well, okay, we did hear earlier that you had the support of Cassio, the man who held the position before you. How does it feel to have that support?
I wouldn't expect anything different. No, really. He's a decent guy, but alcohol is a dangerous road to walk, so I'm not sure what he expected drinking as much as he does.
I'm sorry, are you saying Cassio is an alcoholic? Is that the reason why he attacked all those men?
I don't like to talk about the private lives or decisions of people, but I think people's actions should speak for themselves. That's all I'll say about that.
That's very kind of you, but back to your promotion. Describe the moment you felt when you heard that you were a lieutenant.
The more, Othello the general was distressed, and I was giving him advice that he was taking to heart, and I could tell he was appreciating the thought I was putting into helping his situation. So when he said to me, "Now art thou my lieutenant," I was so honored, all I could say was, "I am your own forever." I always knew I was meant for greatness, and here my aspirations have been realized.
Wow, that's really powerful. We'll head back to Cyprus and hear the thoughts of the general himself, Othello. Arietta, how is it going in Cyprus?
Hello, Karen. Things are tense here in Cyprus. I'm here with Othello, and he seems to be much more agitated than when we've spoken with him before. Othello, tell me what's going on.
She's lying to me, you know. I have multiple, very reliable sources who have corroborated her deceitful actions.
Othello, what are you talking about? We're here to talk about your promotion of Iago. What does she have to do with Iago?
Iago. Oh yes, Iago. He is my most trusted confidant. Only he has been completely 100% honest with me. He is the only person I trust. That is why I made him my lieutenant. There's no one I would rather have by my side now that Cassio has betrayed me.
Cassio? But you said she is lying. What is going on?
I'll tell you what is going on. Desdemona, my once loving wife, has betrayed me with Cassio, my once right-hand man. This is why I can only trust Iago. He is the only one who has stood by me from the beginning and has the courage to tell me the truth.
So you have absolutely no regrets on making him your lieutenant?
If I was wrong to make him my lieutenant, let me fall on my knife.
That's a little extreme, don't you think?
Only if I'm proven wrong, which is very unlikely. Iago has risen through the ranks with talent and speed that I've never seen, and I would be shocked to find out that I made the wrong decision.
Thanks, Othello. Well, this has been an eventful day for Iago, Othello, and all of the people here in Cyprus. I'm not sure what is going on with Othello. However, looking at the situation through a Marxist perspective, it seems that Iago is quickly moving up the ranks and setting the bar very high for himself.
Thanks, Arietta. And that's all from us here at Good. Hold on. We're getting word from Cyprus that Rodrigo has been found dead. Let's go back to our reporter on the scene. Caroline?
Thanks, Fiona. I'm here with Cassio, one of the survivors. It seems as though Iago killed Rodrigo after Rodrigo failed to kill Cassio. And Othello has killed Desdemona, but then killed himself after Amelia exposed Iago. And then Iago killed Amelia shortly after. Let's hear Cassio's opinion about this.
Oh, the horror to think that this murderous plot was created by my good friend Iago. I have unknowingly been manipulated like a puppet for his greed. Now my dear general and his love are dead. As governor, I will punish this lying demon for his treacherous ways on behalf of those who have died and send him back to where he belongs.
Yes, after the death of the general, you are now the governor of Cyprus. What do you think about your new position?
I'm sad that I have come with the death of my friends. However, now people can see that my actions were a mistake and not who I really am. My reputation is restored, and Iago, the lower man who has nothing about these positions, is rightly put away. So I suppose it's all right in the end.
Well, there you have it, ladies. Hopefully peace will return to Cyprus, and people here will be able to move on with their lives. Back to you, girls.
Go. Wow, what a conclusion on today's special episode. Tune in tomorrow for live coverage of Iago's sentencing and the burial of Othello, Desdemona, Amelia, and Roderigo.
On behalf of all our reporters and our special guest today,
And as always,
I forgot the end as always.
okay, hold up.
Oh my.
Put your phone down, Karen.
Wait, hold up.
Karen.
I gotta snap my best friend because we mutual best friends, you know. That's how you know it's real.
What kind of? Oh my goodness.
Thanks, Fiona. I'm here in Cyprus. Okay, let's.
It's okay.
The heart and everything. It's the double heart.
Hey,
Oh my god, I used to have that.
It's over 2 months. That's how you know it's
No,
real.
I have it.
I'm here with Othello, and he seems much more agitated than when we've spoken.
Come on, this is serious.
I'm trying. Othello, what's going on?
She's lying to me. I very lied. You cannot do that. You know Anna Leibner?
Yeah?
We have a double heart.
Okay. Where's our streak?
idea what that means, but it sounds.
Fiona, where's ours?
And she's
We
going.
have nothing. Do you want to start a
Okay.
My mom texted
Yeah,
me.
it's been recording.
Wait, hold on. My mom texted me.
Karen!
That's all from us here at Good. Are you kidding?
Karen!
That's the whole sarcastic. Thanks, Aria.